Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, whatever.
You try it.
I might try it.
Try it.
I might try it. I might try it.
We're rolling.
Oh,
Fuckers.
you know,
Whatever,
they could
man.
have free advertisement with Jess.
Yeah. If I like it and it works, I don't know what it's called, so that's too bad. But it's this patch thing. Super patch. It's fucking called. It's called Super Patch. It is the worst name.
You get caught in so many ads on Instagram. She'll send me all these different. You get caught in so many ads, Jess.
Yeah, fine, but
First episode we ever posted, you had the jaw.
The
Oh,
jaw
yeah.
jaw sizer. Yeah.
Jazzerciser.
Jazzerciser. She'd be
Listen.
driving the car, doing her sets.
Didn't get like a jaw.
So saggy jowl.
Saggy jowl.
I can tell you that's not how that works.
Yeah.
You're just working
Yeah.
your jaw.
Yeah.
And then that's going to get your jaw muscle really big, and then your face is going to look fat
Square.
because it's
Yeah, it does that. It makes you have a more chiseled face.
no.
Yeah, it does. I watched videos and I've seen the results of people.
And they turn into square face.
Square face people.
Like men.
Yeah.
Men. That's for men.
It's not for men. There was
Well,
a lot of women that
Joe,
did it
isn't
too.
Joe? You saw it on Joe Rogan.
I
Isn't
think,
Joe using it?
yeah, I think he was, but it could have been a fake AI thing too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, whatever.
All the gimmicks. Oh my gosh.
You know what? There's been a few that have not been good.
Your female urinal, which you bought in like 100.
What is that?
She bought a stand-up female urinal.
Now, here's the thing.
Like a
let
travel
me tell
size.
you about this female urinal, okay?
Not like a shiwi. Have you heard of that?
It might be a shiwi. It's just you stand up and you put it between your legs and you'd go pee and it just shoots out like basically a funnel, but it's just angled differently.
Shiwi in the military.
Okay.
Oh.
It's way easier to
Well,
I've used it.
A
it,
shiwi.
my only thing is that I bought a cheap one. So they came like they were very thin, and in the packaging they must have got crushed because then they were like, had like a wave in them, and you couldn't get them to straighten out because they're plastic. So no, it would just like you might piss and it would like go over. It would like overshoot because it wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, that particular one was just a bad one. Bad shiwi. Bad, yeah. If I had invested in a single unit, quality over quantity,
You did the no
I'm-
brand. You needed
I'm sure I would have gotten an optimal product that I still think
Well,
is a...
Now you know the name
Wise
of what
investment.
to order next
Yeah.
time. Or you can just squat.
Well, I'm a great squatter, but I'll tell you that Alora would know, working in certain industries, you can't... It's really hard to be a girl and squat because if you've got overalls on or coveralls on...
No, that's true. That's true. All your farm gear.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hmm. But
I
it
had
looks
like that
nice.
one. Yeah.
It looks nicer than what I had. I had one like that.
Oh, the Go Girl.
But it wasn't called Go Girl. It was like called Ching Tang Hung.
Shiwi. That's,
It was from China. It just had Chinese writing on it. So
I'd rather just squat.
again, I hear you, but it's not always convenient because, for example, here on the farm is when I would probably use it a lot. And if I want to go pee and I have to squat, I'm like in the middle of the farmer's field. And like if someone drives by, they'd see my ass versus like if you could just do that, you turn your back and you're fine. You know what I mean? There's a lot of instances where just squatting isn't, or again, like I said, if you're wearing coveralls or overalls, you inevitably pee on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just going to happen. But like these have a zipper. So that thing would be perfect.
Stick it right
'Cause I
in
can
there.
just shove her in.
Well, I guess maybe you should invest in a good one then, instead of 100 not so good ones.
I think it was 10 not so good ones, if I'm being...
It was a lot. That was in our
Honest.
bathroom for years. Yeah.
They were in like, in our old house, we had 4 bathrooms. And the one in the basement was the junk bathroom where all the junk went. And that was where they were shoved in that drawer down there for, yeah. And then I think we finally got rid of the last of them when we moved. When you're moving from 4 bathrooms to 1 bathroom, you're not bringing broken shiwis.
That's low on the list.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's amazing what you can accumulate in 4 bathrooms.
Yeah,
like
unnecessary
the
crap.
like
Even
products.
now, even still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like, let's face it, people. I put pee on my face. That doesn't come from a bottle. Like, what's in that underneath that big massive cabinet? I don't need. I never open it.
we never
I
go in
never
there.
open it. It's just,
Yeah.
Anyway, never open it. But
Well, today we thought
Anyway.
we would share some exciting news from the farm. We got a baby lamb.
Choppy, lamb chop.
Her name's Peggy Sue.
I call her lamb chop.
No, I don't like that. That implies
Okay, well, you can't boss me around what I'm allowed to call
we all
her.
agreed Peggy Sue because she's a peg leg. And Peggy Sue is it's so sweet. And
Well,
she's so sweet.
The truth of what the names are that they're my dad's ex-wives.
Oh, right.
So Mary Lou is the newest baby cow, and that's my mom's name. And then Peggy Sue is my dad's first wife's name. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of
Oh my
ironic.
gosh.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think that I'm from the 80s.
Can you tell us like
How she came
why and where?
Yeah, all the details of how she landed here. Well, first off, we have Bailey, which is another sheep that has a peg leg that we rescued from a local farm out of the goodness of our heart for a friend who just didn't want to see it not go anywhere. So we took it, and Bailey adapted really well with her peg and
Well,
developed.
we took Bailey when she was like 3 or 4 months old.
She was older.
So, like, just to clarify though, because, anyway, just to clarify that, because it would have been probably different.
Yeah, this little lamb we got at 4 days old. So she was, when she was born, she was still coated in all the birth fluid, and it was all crusted on her poor wool, and she didn't stand up the first day or two of her birth, and usually they'll stand up pretty quick after. And she was put in a laundry basket and didn't move. So her front leg atrophied, and so she wasn't able to use it. And so she's got a peg leg in the front, and then her other leg was not working. So she comes here barely able to stand, feeding with a bottle every 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, and covered in crap. And then we found out that she also has an eye infection. And then I checked her poo, and she's got parasites. So this little thing has just had a really tough go for the first part of her life. And we didn't really realize to the extent of all the health stuff that she had when she arrived here.
Correction, we didn't know about anything.
Yeah.
With all due respect, if I had have known, and I guess that's why I didn't know, because if I had have known, I would have said no. Because as much as I love to help, and I hate to see an animal it would have just been thrown into a pile. Like, it wouldn't get put down nicely with, like, you know, in a humane way. It would have been thrown onto a pile and left to die. So I have a hard time with that. But this is a full-time job. That's the thing that I don't think everybody understands. When you're getting a puppy, typically you're getting it at 8 weeks, which is still, in my opinion, ridiculously young. It should probably be more like 12 to 15 weeks. And even then, I hate to remove them because I just feel like they need months together with their mom. A pup that gets to stay longer with his mom is a way better dog in the long run than one that's taken away too soon. So a 4-day-old lamb requires 24/7 care regardless.
And that she also is immobile.
And she hasn't, so she already would require 24/7 care.
Yeah.
But now she requires 10 times more care.
Yeah.
Because she can't move and needs to be carried everywhere and treated and done, constant physiotherapy. Or otherwise, you're just going to have this immobile animal that's not safe on our farm because it's got an 1,800-pound cow to contend with, and then 2 other very large cows to contend with. So it has to be able to see with both eyes and be able to move
Quickly.
somewhat, adequately in order to survive, or else it's not fair. So anyway, just a kind of like a lot of like we're grateful that she came to us, and thank you for the blessings. But wow, has it been a lot of work?
It's full mom mode. Like I definitely, the first week with having her here, I was definitely in fight or flight, like full on maternal instincts firing, and totally burnt me out.
Like Jen and I don't fight all that often, and we were kind of like,
Yeah, we're both just so fatigued.
yeah.
Like I didn't realize I've had like not not a lot of sleep before and what that feels like, but for a prolonged period of time, which for us is a week long of not sleeping consistently.
I just don't think you remember what it's like to have puppies. What it's like to have puppies. I don't think you remember that, because it was the same amount of work. It's
Yes, I do remember, like, the last time we had this was when we had Mika, our dog, but to the extent where we're doing bottles, getting bottles, we're diapering her, we got to get her up and moving, so we're helping her limbs move. Like,
Totally.
there's way more to this with
no,
her.
definitely. I just mean nighttime too, though. Like,
Yeah.
she was up every. It was just this, because you have to take them out for pee, or else they'll pee, and we didn't have diapers for Mika. We never used diapers for her, but dog shit and piss and sheep piss is just, I don't know, man. There's something about it, and lamb poo. Like, I just, and then like the fact that she had parasites. Like, there's just no fucking way that I'm. And like, by the way, we're raising a lamb in our fucking living room
Our bedroom.
and bedroom.
We went out and got a playpen, and we got pee pads and towels down.
We've spent over $100 on diapers,
Diapers.
$150 on diapers and pee mats and
a
anyway.
harness to help her with walking.
But anyways, she's been getting ivermectin, and
Cleared the parasites.
we were using pee in her eye for the infection, which helped actually
Yeah.
a lot. But we ended up getting also like
Polysporin.
a medicated one, antibacterial, because she definitely had
It was
quite
really
the
bad.
infection.
Yeah.
So
I know.
anyway,
So that's almost cleared up, which is good. She's got her eye open all the time and it's moving, so she can see through it, which is good. Parasites are gone. And we learned how to cast her arm on her her front arm that's
functional.
functional, the full length arm. So we casted it with a paper towel holder and then wrapped it.
Paper towel roll.
And then sleep deprivation, like, honestly. And then we wrapped in. It stabilized her arm, so she's actually motoring around our house now, where she would take a few steps and we'd stabilize her arm, and then she'd lay down, and then take a few steps, we stabilize her arm, she'd lay down. Now she's like huffing it around the house and nibbling on things and exploring like a little lamb would, chewing everything. And she ate hay the other day for the first time, so she's making gains.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Sleep deprivation, though, like, I just want to touch on that because I think of, like, for moms or parents that have newborns and how we tag team, I'll get up, then you get up, I'll get up, then you get up. And then I got sick, so you had to take more of the load. Like, and then when we're fighting, we'll go back and just say, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I know, sorry, I'm tired. Like, that repair quickly, and just recognizing like that more compassion for each other because we're both way more depleted than typical. I can see how a lot of newborn parents have so many struggles with, if they're not in alignment, they're not operating as a team, how they can become very, very disconnected. And often the mom might get protective and take on more and become a little bit more controlling of all the duties and such.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I personally learned from my mistake for the most part in the past, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Like, if that's what you want to do. Like,
Yeah.
there was, like, at the beginning, there was a few nights where she was like, I'll do it again. And I'm like, okay. And then the next day, she's like, well, I did 4 feeds. And then this is where I see the, like, cycle of the marriage start to break down. If they're not recognizing, like, yes, dear, thank you very much. I very much appreciate you doing the 4 feeds. It was very kind of you. Even though you told me to take a rest, I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, you can see how resentment can build pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had some good laughs. Just like
Yeah.
this morning, when you told me that I looked,
Oh, no.
this morning that I looked inflamed. I looked quite inflamed, she said, or very inflamed. I don't know which one it was.
Well, your period's coming too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm inflamed. I can feel that's why I have a headache.
You know what? Don't do that.
Trying to make it better.
Don't do that. It's not going to work. I'm not going to be manipulated just because I think that the super patch might be the future of healthcare does not mean that I'm gullible. Okay, and I'm going to let you manipulate me. Yeah, okay. Do you want to talk about the fraud incident that happened not too long ago?
Yeah, so sleep deprived me. Usually I screen calls before I answer them, and screening for me is like, do I have time to answer this? Do I want to answer this? Does this feel like it's going to be something good or something like, because it's a business number, right? So I get all kinds of calls. Anyways, I wasn't even thinking. I just answered. And I got scammed around my credit card. They got me. They totally got me around saying that we believe your credit card was compromised. There's 2 purchases on your card that look skeptical. We just wanted to confirm if this was your purchases. Can you tell us what you typically spend your money on? We can cancel those. And then they asked me,
Like, what a weird question. What do you typically spend your money on? And then we'll cancel the other ones. Like, it's so weird.
I know, and you know what? When I was talking to the guy, like he was like scripted, right? Like he had a script he was following. And I was so annoyed because I had an appointment. I was like, hurry the fuck up, right? I'm tired.
What kind of a accent did this person have?
It was Indian.
Oh, okay.
And I'm annoyed, and I'm just like, can you just cancel it, please? Like I'm like,
Can you just hurry up and fraud me?
yeah.
Can we just move?
I got
this
shit I gotta
defrauding
do. What
faster?
else do you need from me? He asked, can you remember what your credit card max or limit is? And I was like, well, that was a weird question, but I'm too tired and I got shit I got to do. And I hung up, and then I was all stressed out, and then I go to Jess in the barn.
So let's just get the whole story. So I'm unloading 42 bales of hay on my own that I've gone, picked up, brought back home. Okay, and now I'm unloading them and putting them on the second story, half of them anyway, alone. Because Jen's sleep deprived, like I'm not. And but that's okay. That's my job. Jen has her job.
Working.
That's my job. I'm just saying I was also busy. And she comes in and she tells me this story. And the first I knew right away. And here's the funny thing. I was thinking about it. Like I was thinking about it earlier because I had, for whatever reason, for those of you that don't know, I'm a bit embarrassed to tell you this because I really put it off for so long. Last month I got TikTok. Alora made me get TikTok basically because there used to be a time where she could send me a video and then I could watch it but not have to be part of TikTok. So it was fine. I could still like watch from a distance, but they changed that policy so you can't do that anymore. So I was like, fuck, okay, I'm just going to have to get it. So I'm watching this TikTok and it's this lady and she comes on and she's like, oh my God, guys, like, I just have to tell you because this is crazy. I just got defrauded. They called me and I thought it was, my bank and they drained my, it wasn't a credit card one. It was a banking. Like they drained my account.
Wow.
That was a few weeks ago or a few days ago. I can't remember, but a few days before that incident happened. So I was actually just like replaying that video in my head. It was weird. And when Jen came into the barn and said, guess what? I just got
our credit card was compromised.
Our credit card was compromised. And I was like, really? And she goes, yeah, the bank called me. And I said, my first question to her was, how did you know that it was the bank? And she was just like, just the way her face like reacted. She was like, what? And I was like, well, like, I'm just wondering, like, how do you know that that wasn't somebody fucking with you? Like, how do you know it was the bank? What number did they call from? Like, do you remember that? And she's like, well, it's a 519 number. And then I was like, what the fuck, retard? Like, what? Since when did Visa or MasterCard get a 519 number?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
I like missed a fraudulent call this morning,
Oh, really?
and they left a message.
And they left a message.
Yeah, probably like call back, but it's definitely no. What are you doing? Just read it.
Just read it.
This call is to authorize the payment of $1,500 for the receipt order of Apple MacBook Pro on your Amazon account.
Yeah.
If you do not authorize this payment, please press 1 to speak to a customer service representative.
Oh, that's how. Oh, so that's what it was. It was an automated thing, and then it said press 1. And I pressed 1, and nothing happened. And then I was like, I hit 1 again.
Can we get this fraud on the road, please? Can we get going here? I don't have all day. One.
Take my money. Take my money.
God.
Okay, so you hit 1, and then 1.
Okay, and then okay, I'll tell you. So then the guy goes, "Well, we can cancel this one purchase, but this other no.
Or we can cancel this one, or you can give us access to your credit card, and we'll just proceed to go shopping today. All of our relatives in India need new flip-flops
Oh my gosh.
and mopeds.
He transferred me to private investigative or an investigator,
The fraud department.
investigator, whatever, because they couldn't cancel the one other purchase, and I'm getting more annoyed now because I'm running late. And then as he's
Can you just hurry up? Can we just
and
hurry
then
this along?
as he's talking, the phone cuts out. They hung up. Interesting, right? After they asked what my credit card limit was. And then I go and talk to you, and then you said, well, how do you know that was the bank? Why don't you say, tell me something about me?
Yeah,
How
like
do I know?
I would be like, why don't you fucking tell me something about me? Who the fuck are you? You think I'm just gonna give you my information? Prove to me that you work for Visa, motherfucker.
Right? Man. So the funny thing was, I wouldn't have picked up that call because I was waiting to chat with somebody else. And the woman that I was waiting to chat with is a researcher in cybersecurity,
Cybersecurity.
and in particular, the vulnerable that are sleep deprived.
Jackpot.
And I was like, and she goes, well, can I interview? I'm like, yep. I just, that was the perfect example. I got a baby lamb. I'm stressed out. I'm overwhelmed. I got no time for this shit. I'm vulnerable. I'm not making the best decisions. I'm more clumsy. I'm dropping shit. I got sick. And you know what she was saying? That a lot of new moms are the most caught in fraud because they're in fight or flight and they get very reactive and they're not in a calm place for them to use discernment because they're just constantly in reaction mode. And I was in total reaction mode. Oh my gosh. This is just as bad as espresso. No, this is worse. This is worse.
Yeah, I think a little bit. Because let's hope that they didn't get any real... Like, it just makes me worried about what they've gained access to with those... What made me curious was, is it about the credit card number? Or is it, and the credit card? Or is it about...
Other things.
Gaining access to other information to get other things, like other established credit. Like, for example, I don't know about in the state or in Canada, but I know in the States there's there's a problem with home ownership titles. So people will gain access to your title, and then they'll say, I own this house at this address, and I want to take out a $300,000 loan on the mortgage, right, to enhance my home. Here's the title. And they're like, oh, okay. But meanwhile, they just stole access to the title. They gain access to the title, change their name on the title, so it's completely legal to a degree. And you had no idea that it happened. Yeah. Because see, it's just a whole other avenue that I don't think that we're prepared for right now. Like, okay, example, Canada Life, we do some stuff with them. Not very much anymore, but we did have quite a bit. And a couple years ago, they had a breach. Okay. And so they sent us a letter and everything. And then, the agent reached out and said, hey, we've had a breach, but we're launching. It was just too weird for me. I was a bit fucking annoyed at the time because I was really anti. There had been stuff that had happened with them I wanted to move some money into gold or whatever, and they were assholes about it. But okay, so I was just annoyed with them. And it was like just too perfect. It was like, oh, we've had this breach. We're really sorry, but we're launching this identity theft protection as well. And so we're going to offer it to you for free for a year. And then if you like it or want to, you can keep going with it. And I was like, no. Out of like my own pride, I was like, no, because I said to the lady, seems like a fucking sales tactic to me.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Yeah.
This just seems too convenient to me that you've just had this happen and now you're offering this new service. Right? It just seemed like I just was really peeved by the whole thing. But now I'm recognizing that I think in the future, this is going to be a fucking major problem. And that you're going to have insurance for your digital self, just like you're going to have house insurance. You're going to have like ID, title, insurance or something. Like we should probably be looking into it. I'm sure that we're already on the losing end of that. Like it's probably pretty established.
I think the way AI and technology is going, where it's more advanced than what all the protective measures are. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that was a great example of getting scammed. Like that was a great example of how well that they're good at it too. Like,
okay, but in reality, Alora probably knows what I'm talking about. Have you seen the videos of those like? So here's Jen though. She thinks that this is like some high tech AI computer system. It's just one guy and a laptop, and they're like doing all this stuff. But meanwhile, it's like there's like 1,000 of these little credit card machines like hanging from the wall, and right. And you've seen that, right? It's unbelievable because I'm just saying you probably think it's this very sophisticated.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. My bad. I thought that's what you were alluding to.
No,
you were saying with
fucker,
AI, it probably happened.
No, I'm
we
saying
didn't know.
how they approach it with the script and stuff is very.
Gotcha.
It just like the text. Like, I mean, my grandma got scammed. They go for the people that get succumb to it are very vulnerable. But I get texts all the time. Your package, text one, like all this stuff, right? Like. We're bombarded with it already in so many different ways.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Easy things to do though. Like I always get the DHL ones, and then but sometimes you're expecting a package, so you don't know. But when you click on the email address, like it says DHL, right? Like it's just saying email from DHL. You don't know. But if you click on DHL, it has the actual address that came from, and it's never service at DHL. It's, package dot fucking, I don't know, man, chair / van / 209746 dot whatever. It's never a real actual. Mm-hmm. That's how you know. It's very simple. When you click on a UPS one, if it's legit, it says UPS.
Yeah.
Service at ups.com. Like it's very simple.
Do you remember what that movie was that we watched around the woman getting scammed, and that they were in this high-tech room? Like there's a full business, a whole other business marketing, where they were taking people's, like if you click the link or if you hit the one, they have access to your computer.
No, was it Blacklist?
No. Anyways, this woman got scammed. They saw her type in her password because they were able to hack into her computer because she clicked the button. And so then they got her password and were able to apply to her banks, and then they took out all of her money. Anyways, I'm glad that didn't happen to us.
Yet.
No, it's not going to, because now I'm catching up on sleep. And it was a good lesson, good reminder on discernment for me, and self-care, and humility.
Well, I mean, like, I've made some big mistakes, and you've always stood by me and been nice to me. So I'm not trying to make fun of you too bad.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. That's kind of you. It's very kind of you. Oh yeah, sleep deprivation because of the lamb. That's why we're having this conversation. Updates on the farm.
Yeah, I think that it's starting to get exciting a little bit again, because I have to say, I've been really annoyed at chores the last couple months. I've had a really hard time going out to do chores, particularly
At night?
Particularly at night. But then second place would be the morning. The morning I'm more apt to get up and go. Like I'm usually pretty easy to get out of bed as long as I'm not taking care of this baby lamb. But I have been pretty, like, drained of it. Like I've had enough of it. And I was thinking, like, gosh, is it like, do I not want to do this? Is this not like farming for me? Am I getting annoyed with farming? And then the last few weeks, or the last week maybe, we've had more sun. And the sun's coming out again in the morning. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think I'm just angry and tired and cold and miserable from the dark. And then all of a sudden you start getting a little bit of sunlight, and it's magical what it does for you.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that I've been feeling rejuvenated again, and I'm getting excited for what the spring brings, which is getting the chickens the fuck out of the barn. So I'm just super excited to build a new coop in the back for them. That'll be really.
This was the first time all winter where we've started to talk about spring and like our plans for, I was just saying I need to go through our seeds to see what we need to order and start coming up with a plan for what we want to grow in the garden. But all winter we've just been resting. Like it's just been like doing indoor stuff. We don't. That's our break. Farming is a lot of work. Tending to our gardens and animals, it's a lot of work. So we welcome the rest of winter greatly.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the spring, but I actually feel like I didn't really get a really good rest. I think it's the fucking sheep is just ruining it for me right now. Because I feel like right now I should feel like I do feel energized and ready for spring. Like I'm excited, but I'm really tired. And by this point, I should be feeling, in my opinion, more energized. So it must just be the sleep issues with the lamb. Yeah,
I mean, the other day you were saying I feel like I've been lazy. I'm like, no, we're sleep deprived. And when we're, it's like a new mom. Like you don't add on all these extra things that you got to do in a day when your basic needs aren't even being met. You just focus on, did I sleep enough? Have I eaten? Have I hydrated? Have I showered? Like just some basic stuff.
Yeah. And I saw it's time to get chicks going too. Just because I was at the feed store and I see all the they get their little things set up for displays and stuff.
Right.
And I was just like, oh yeah, it's that time of year again. Getting ready to get some new. But that was we did an episode on that earlier last year as well with the death of the chickens, the chicks, the poor little babies that didn't didn't make it last spring. So we'll start them later this year. So
Yeah.
actually, this year I feel much better. I feel like the last few years we were really pushing spring early.
Yeah.
Like we were starting seeds in February.
Yeah,
January?
we were feeling like the urgency to get things moving, and then that was a whole lesson that we're not flowing with the seasons when we're trying to force certain outcomes, and like you know, the death of a bunch of our baby chicks was like a wake up call. Like we don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to be on
have to
pasture
just-
April 1st.
Yeah.
And so being on pasture April 1st means that they come March 1st, right? Because they need time under the heat lamp. So why am I getting them March 1st?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really make sense. It's not necessary. When you can get them, you know, end of March, early
Yeah.
April and push it back. And then it's nicer too because for me it means extra chores in the morning. Once you've got 50 to 75 chickens or more to care for, on top of our laying hens, your morning chores become longer, right? Because you've got to do the watering, you got to feed those birds. It adds extra time. If you push it back, it's warmer. That's the other thing. It's still really cold in the morning in March and April.
Mm-hmm.
But May, things start to get really nice. So if they're out on pasture for May, you know, it's still only, you know, end of June, early July that they go, that we call them. So anyway, what's new is for me is just starting to settle a bit and know that not everything is a race for like March 1st, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That I can just like ease into it a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And whatever we don't grow, that's fine. Whatever, just like last year, like, okay, some of the crops didn't work. Well, okay.
Yeah, well, we're learning every year. Like,
Yeah.
I think we really overdid it. So for those of you guys who are doing their own gardens at home, like that's one mistake that that Jen made, not really me because it wasn't my decision, but Jen went extreme with wanting to grow such a variety, which was cool, but you know, you end up kind of eating the staples most of the time. So when you waste rows on radishes, like
I'm wasting energy. I'm wasting my
it's-
time, my energy.
yeah, like we're not going to eat radishes. So you've put your time and energy into the radishes that I don't even know what we're going to do with them. Versus like if it's an extra row of carrots, we're going to eat them.
Yeah.
We can freeze dry them. We can freeze them.
Yeah.
We can do so much with them that they're not being wasted.
Right.
Same with like cabbage. Like who the fuck wants cabbage? Who wants, I don't know. Name another stupid vegetable.
Kohlrabi.
What's that? What's that? Is that like a lettuce?
I think it's in the cabbage family. I've never cooked it.
Yeah. No, I think anyway, our lettuces were good. We had a good variety of lettuces last year. We had lettuce for the whole. We had too much lettuce almost because it came really quick. It comes up really quick, and then you don't have tomatoes yet. So like, what the fuck do you do with lettuce? You don't have cucumbers and you don't have tomatoes and you definitely don't have peppers. So what the fuck are you doing with lettuce? You know what I mean? No, but it's true. So it's like we started it so early and we didn't have anything to put, like we're just eating lettuce salads. Or like, and I don't eat salad, so it's not me that's eating it.
Excuse me.
Like, or I'll have a sandwich with lettuce. Like, with what?
Yeah, so timing.
Right?
Working on timing.
Timing is, and like this goes back to something that I've wanted to do since we started this, which was like a chart. And it would have like, okay, I planted lettuce this day and it will be germinated by this day. So you know, okay, this week of July, my lettuce is going to be ready. So then I can plant my tomatoes here so that they're ready here. Do you know what I mean? Like it's...
Do it. Go for it.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I might because it just makes sense.
I think you keep
And I have a
saying
template.
it, so I think you should just do it.
Well, you keep controlling it and saying you don't like it. That was what happened last year. Remember?
I think last year I also said, then do it.
Yeah, but you did it in like the angry wife way. When you're in a fight and your wife goes, "Just do it your way then." I don't think that actually means that you should. I'm giving you permission to change how we're doing things, and you should go and do it now. I'm pretty sure that that's a trick, and every man knows it. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, well, you have my full permission to follow this chart that you've been talking about for years. You have my full permission, and now you can't.
But let me just say, you have to follow the chart because you. No. Hear me out. Hear me out. I can make the chart, okay? But the wild woman over here, she just like one day she'll just walk into the garden and you just it's like the abyss, you know? And she just walks in with a handful of seeds and she just fucking like goes to town and then you have no idea what she planted where, when.
I did that in the back.
She just fucking throws them anywhere.
Wildflowers.
And then you're like, okay, you planted corn. Cool. When is it coming up? I don't know. What day did you plant it? In May. But what day? Was it May 1st or May 31st? Because
Hey,
matters.
I've gotten better at organizing with the garden. I write it on the stakes now.
But I mean, you know what happened? I'm not trying to be rude, but within 4 weeks, the weather had taken everything that you put on those stakes off.
Okay, well then
We didn't
important
know.
for you to make your chart.
Okay, but again, you can't just dance into the fucking garden and throw seeds around. You have to write what row. And
I will
what
do
you
my
plant
best.
And when.
I will do my best.
See, this is great. I'm glad there's going to be a recording of this.
I want to have some room for creativity.
See, you can be creative. You just have to tell me.
Okay, I'm going to
You
be
just have to
creative with
tell
my
the chart.
flowers, okay? I'll be
You just have
creative
to
with
tell the
flowers.
chart. You can
Okay.
be as creative as you want. You just have to record your creativity down.
Okay, I will do my best.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
Settled.
That was good compromise.
Settled?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good. That was great. Something else that's exciting is I'm going to attempt to split my hives. So right now I've got 2 beehives, and I couldn't tell you if they're alive or what's going on. I haven't looked in on them in, like, I don't know, since probably October or November, maybe. I think they're good. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be good. I don't see why everything would be not functional. But I'm going to attempt to split them. So I'll get 4 hives now. Yeah. So if you think about it, we got 2.5 gallons of honey from one
hive.
super.
Right, so a super
Is a box.
one box, and you'll see them piled on top of each other.
Yeah.
So 2.5 gallons from one box.
It's called a super.
A super.
So 2.5 gallons from one super. And if we had 4 hives, and if you could just get one box. I mean, last year I didn't take one from the other hive because it was weaker. But if you have 2, if your hives are fully functional, we lost a queen there. That's what happened. So it was a gong show. But anyway, if you could think about that, like then you could actually get into selling some honey. Like we should have probably sold a little bit of honey, probably, in all honesty, because we still have probably 6 liters, easy. Oh, more than that probably. We probably have 6 full liter jars plus a few like little pints or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but that's where I want to get to. I want to get to a place where I have such an abundance that I have to move some. That's like ideal for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to have to move some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think I just see it as so important now. The more I see the control coming down on us, the more I want to start making a little bit more of stuff that I can distribute.
I think it's part of living more sovereign. And, I mean, bees are also the pollinators, so they're in the garden, right? And they're going to help our garden flourish and return us.
Yeah.
So.
Same with the chickens. I want to maybe maximize the chickens if we can.
Yeah, we got a lot of eggs right now. Maybe coming out to the farm, we got so many eggs.
Well, we've got a lot of chickens now that are producing. Like we got chickens last year in the fall, which is weird. Normally you do that in the spring, but we had some issues, so we didn't have as many as we wanted. And so we had August and September, we had new chicks come, and now everybody's laying. So we're getting over 2 dozen every day now. I'd love to get to a place where I have 4 to 8 dozen.
Every night when we put the chickens to bed, we go in there and we say, bedtime, bedtime, because they're all in the wrong spot. And so we could probably do a lot more simple than what we're doing, but it's pretty funny.
They all know where to go, though.
I know.
Once
I
we
know.
shuffle them around, they all go. They all know, march into their rooms. They know where they're going. But when they have the new coop, it'll be better.
Oh my gosh.
Much
So
better.
our little Lammy's in here with us, and our dog Mika is just licking her, like mothering her, cleaning her up. It's the sweetest. I hope that she's able to go out to the barn soon and out to the grass this summer, and she'll just follow Mika around.
Yeah, I think that I'd like her to get to a point where she could live out in the pasture with everybody, but if she doesn't, I could see her being a good fit for just hanging out around the grass here because we have so much of it. She might help keep it trimmed.
Mm-hmm.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mika, gross.
Well,
No.
I think that's the biggest update here on the farm is little Lammy, Peggy Sue, sleep deprivation challenges, and starting talks on preparing for spring.
How long have we been going for?
45 hours. And it's starting to snow. The storm's coming.
All right. Don't give me this. Don't wrap me up.
I'm good.
Don't cut me. Don't Uncle fucking Joey me.
I'm
Don't
good.
cut me out. Don't cut me out. Come on, quit it. Cut me out. No, I'm doing it for you. Cut it out. I can't believe you're Uncle Joeying me. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Well, I could have gone on for another hour. I don't listen to a podcast unless it's an hour. I don't have time for that shit. You're not getting into anything real. I'm not hearing anything of value if it's not an hour. You can't get into depth.
Not everybody has all day to listen to podcasts.
What are you saying? That I do nothing all day and then I just sit around and listen to podcasts all day?
You do everything all day with podcasts playing in the background. Not
Yes.
everybody has that ability.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyways, I'm gonna post some more videos of
Should we
little
just
Peggy
get should we
Sue.
just get her in a video so we can just do a
Yeah.
have her for some reels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bring her to me.
I know she's so light. Oh.
Okay, so this is my little chop chop. My little Peggy.
With her little diaper.
Good girl. What do you guys think of her? What do you guys think of her? Do you guys agree with the name Peggy Sue and nickname Chop Chop or Choppy or Lamb Chop? Or do you not like the name
Chop
Peggy?
chop. I like Peggy Sue. I don't like chop. Like, she's not food.
She is food.
Not for us. She's our baby.
She is.
She's our baby right now. She's not food. We're not chopping her.
I don't know. I might chop her.
Even Mika's like parenting her. Look at this.
Can you see her face though? Like, are you getting, or should I turn her face so people can just see how freaking cute her face is? Yeah. Okay. Do you see how she's putting her head? You know what? I definitely said some things I regret saying when we first got her because I was so mad.
You're so bonded to her now.
I'm not.
You are. You're so in love with her.
I do think that she's special.
She doesn't complain at all. She's just so happy. She's just so happy.
I liked what Jazz said when she was here, when she said it might not make a difference to the lambs, like the population of lambs. It might not make a difference, but it makes all the difference to her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
We're giving her a very good life being here. She's got lots of moms.
Oh, yeah.
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 Anyway, this is Peggy's debut.
She
So,
just smiled.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep fit and have fun.
Is that Joanne and